it, Aloha Gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. Holy cow, it is the final 2 days of 2024, and High Now Daily is going out with a bang. We got a great show planned for you folks today. In fact, we're going to actually kick things off over here in the studio with Shelly Morisaki. She's the general manager of Town Center of Mililani, and we got a whole lot of fun to get to. Welcome into the show.
Thank you for having us, Kanuel.
Thank you very much for being here. So this is an exciting time for you folks. Tomorrow, New Year's Eve, we got a big-time, family-friendly, free event. Tell us about it.
It's our annual Pineapple Drop, our signature event for Town Center of Mililani. You can come for a day of keiki activities, spin the wheel contest, awesome entertainment, and of course, 12 noon Pineapple Drop.
The Pineapple Drop. That's kind of the playoff of what they do on the continent, right? They do the New Year's Eve, but we do the pineapple out over here in Hawaii, right? And that's become something very synonymous and something that people look forward to every year.
Absolutely.
That's one of the big keys that happen over there. And we're taking a look at the pineapple right now. In addition to the fun over there at the shopping center, live performances from the one and only, we recognize her, Anuhea will be there.
Of course, yes, Anuhea is going to be there. We're going to have Kalena's Polynesian Ohana, Asian Lion Dance Team, and Rukin Taiko.
Okay, awesome. So we got a lot of fun family performances that are going to be a part of it as well. I want you to tell people a little bit about the tenants as well, because at each individual spot, people can have a little bit of a different experience, right?
Yes, we have several tenants participating this year, and each of our tenants that are participating is going to have a keiki activity, whether it's an arts and craft, a sticker that they're giving out, a spin the wheel. So there's something for everybody.
Something for everybody. Now, Fun Factory, I know, is going to be over there participating in the fun.
Yep.
Even the UFC gym as well. They're doing some
gym.
special discounted stuff, right?
Yes, they're going to have their HIIT training for kids to participate in.
Okay, very cool. Now, in addition to all of those things as well, we have some pins. I'm actually rocking one. You are as well.
Yes.
These are going to be available as well, right?
This is our annual giveaway for our Pineapple Drop. It's first come, first serve, but we're going to be passing these pins out. We're going to have event maps, information sheets, coupon books, something for everybody.
Something for everybody. When does all the fun begin over there? Shelly, what time is this at?
Starts at 10 a.m. 12 news at Pineapple Drop, and we're going to close out the entertainment with Hawaii Aloha.
Okay, fantastic. And again, this is a free event for everyone. This is an invitation to the community to come on out here and check it out. So it's at 10 a.m. And how do people get more information, where to park, all the good things, and participating vendors?
You can check out our website at towncenterofmililani.com or on our Facebook and Instagram, Town Center of Mililani.
Fantastic, Shelly. Thank you so much for the time. And as we mentioned before we go to break, one of the performances you're going to be able to check out over there at the Town Center of Mililani is going to be Kalena's Polynesian Ohana. We got him right here in the studio right now. Take a listen.
Hey, aloha, mele kaliki maka hauore maka hiki ho. We are Kalena's Polynesian Ohana. Before we start, we're going to be at Mililani's Pineapple Drop tomorrow. Before we start, let me introduce you to the members of our Ohana here today. On my right, that's Salamasina. Next to Salamasina is lovely Nati, Kalena's, and this is Ivalani, Asa, and my name is Isitolo Oloa. Merry Christmas to everybody, and come and join us tomorrow, all right? And let's have some fun. Oh, yo!
I'm here in Kailua at Normal Robotics, and we are in for a treat because we're meeting Ashton Akamoto, the co-founder and lead engineer here in this incredible facility. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so for anyone that isn't familiar with Normal Robotics, can you tell me what it's all about?
Yeah, Normal is a startup we developed a year ago focused on rapid infrastructure development and sustainability. We want to build robots for the home and for the environment.
That sounds incredible. Now, we got quite the systems around here. Can you just tell me, where we're standing and some of the things that we're around right now?
This is one of the build facilities we have. This is specifically for woodworking, so this is a CNC. We use invasive albizia wood to create paneling for our air conditioners, which is one of the robots that we build. We have a small metal CNC on that side and various other power tools and parts to make robots. All of this is just one of the facilities.
So cool. Okay, and as we kind of go through this, I did want to talk to you about what you alluded to just now, which is your invention through robotics,
Yes.
cooling and heating systems.
Yes. Yeah, so we're developing a product called the Airform. It's a heat pump that can heat and cool spaces. It's very easy to install and requires minimal labor and also much more efficient than what's on the market. We have some prototypes and test beds here that run on water and actually are able to heat water at the same time cooling your room. And we have a version on the wall there that is what you would see in a home.
That is so impressive. Now, I gotta tout that you, local boy, you went to Mililani school just like me.
Yes.
And I know that that's a huge part of your mission here, right? You're manufacturing things actually in Hawaii. So how difficult is that and why is that such an important part of your mission?
I think for me, growing up here, I had the idea that I probably wouldn't work here. I thought I would work at NASA or somewhere in LA. And my goal is to bring robotics jobs here to the island and give a place for engineers locally to work and do high technology work. That was the reason for Normal, and we have, I think, created an environment that fosters that innovation and build culture very well.
Wow, yeah, that is so impressive, and I think something that a lot of people are combating for solutions right now. Now, I also know that you are a MAP grant recipient
Yes.
from the Hawaii Technology Development Corporation. Can you tell me a little bit on how you've used those funds to make some of this happen in here?
Yeah, absolutely. In the early stages of the company, this company ran on employees that are 3D printers and CNCs. These things ran nonstop 24/7 and allowed us to iterate and build prototypes at a rate that probably would not have been possible just a few years ago in Hawaii. So it's really allowed us to kind of build robots and prototype in a way that allows us to even outpace companies elsewhere. Which has been very valuable for us.
Absolutely. And so if the community, anyone wants to get involved or learn more about what you're doing, where can they get that information?
Come to Kailua. We are just opening a cafe called Ando. That will be one of the places that the community can interact with what we do. We also have a nonprofit called Electrolab that converts gas cars to electric and is another one of our spaces to interact with the community.
All right, well, you heard it from Ashton. Come on down, they got a coffee shop, they got robots waiting for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, yeah.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? We're back over here in the studio. Obviously, you can tell Yuta Matsumoto is making himself very comfortable right now as we get a chance to talk with Masami and Yoshiro Kubota of Akara Spa. Now, this is a very unique place, and you've been around over,
28 years, almost 28 years.
Now, tell all of the High Now viewers out there about the spa and the services you do.
Oh yes, we do. Like I said, we are in the business over 28 years, and mostly we used to do is service to Japanese tourists, and we are one of the most popular spa among Japanese tourists. But after the COVID, we decided to go to local market, and now we open from July 15th, Akara Spa in a convenience building called Hawaii Ramona Medical Building.
There you go. So this is going to be the new location. We're looking at video of it right now. So again, that's where it's going to be located inside that building as well. Phenomenal services and different products that we're going to be featured over here. And Masami, I want to talk to you a little bit because you've kind of learned the art of the Lomi Lomi.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Now I'm very jealous of Yuta right now because it looks like I'm working.
I'm so excited now.
Sorry about that. You can come anytime.
Okay, so Masami, where does it start for Lomi Lomi? What is the trick?
Okay, the first time is it was very important to praying work.
That looks very relaxing.
I'm relaxing already.
How long are the treatments, Masami, for the Lomi Lomi that you guys do at the spa?
Maybe 10 to 15 years more. Yes.
제 60분.
60, I'm sorry, 60 minutes.
Oh, okay,
and,
about an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hour, 60 minutes and 90 minutes we have.
Okay, so we have the 60-minute option. How's it going down there, Yuta?
Yeah, I feel so good. You don't need to talk to me, okay? I just want to enjoy this moment.
Yoshiro, I wanted to ask you as well, as we look at the service, again, this is the Lomi Lomi, but really, Masami goes back yearly to Japan, right? To kind of learn different techniques
Yes.
for service, right?
Well, there's some, of course, we learn omotenashi, Japanese hospitality, and at the same time, she learned some technique like a pelvic adjustment and a neck adjustment, and we use it for our customer.
I see. And so what's important about the adjustment, Masami, for the neck? That's
the
kind of
neck.
like where everything starts first.
Yeah,
right?
there are the big arteries. So if the tight is the neck muscle, it's the oxygen is not go through to the brain. So I try to do the muscle, tension muscle.
So to loosen the
Yes,
tension,
tension the muscle.
better blood flow.
Better blood flow and then deliver to the oxygen.
We were talking as well, one of the unique things, Masami, you do as well, in addition to the neck, is even being able to do the adjustments for the pelvic area as well, right? And that's not offered at a lot of the spas.
Yeah, not much in Hawaii. And she learned from a special education place in Osaka, and she learned about a couple months, and now she is as a master.
Has brought that technique over here to the
Yes.
islands. Yuta,
Yes.
how's it going?
It's so good. This is exactly what I needed.
Yeah, that's a unique technique.
I'm getting more and more jealous as
Yes.
I continue to watch this. We do have some products over here that are in the studio as well, because even in addition to the treatment and the services, you have a lot of partnerships with good brands as
Right.
right, for ointments and different things.
Yes. This is Yonka from France, and they use the plant-based organic essential oil. And this is very safe and natural. So we've been using this product for over 20 years, and they're really nice, and we like it too.
Okay, now speaking of very nice, we have something very nice for our High Now viewers, because if you book a consultation, a service with the spa, right, you can be able to save 15% off if you mention High Now, right?
Yes, sir. For the till the end of January, we'll give 15% from your viewer.
Oh, that is awesome. So all you do is you can roll into the spa, say you saw it on High Now, you're gonna save 15% on that treatment. We have one satisfied customer over here. What more do you need to see? Right, Yuta?
Yes, I don't need to say anything, but I've been there actually, but I really love them because they're personalized care. So before they start the treatment, they talk to you, they will figure out what the person needs, and they will offer exactly what the person needs. So it's really, really good.
Okay, I think I know what I need to switch places. We're gonna go to break. Stay with us on High Now Daily. Make sure you check it out as well. Save 15% on that next service until the end of January. You're watching High Now. It's my turn. We're going to break.
All right, so just a few steps away from Normal Robotics headquarters is Ando, which is this adorable coffee shop. It's not yet open, but right here is this Airform, and it is cooling the entire room. It feels so good. It actually senses heat and is able to like figure out how to cool the space. And of course, I'm not the expert on this, but this is what I'm gathering in layman's terms. But I'm gonna walk you behind the scenes because they actually have a robotic coffee maker back here that was really cool to watch. And of course, I have Wayne, who is the program manager of Innovate Hawaii with the Hawaii Technology Development Corporation. How you doing?
Good, Lauren.
So this has been a pretty incredible day. What are your thoughts so far?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, the work that they do here, it's exactly what I think we want to see in Hawaii as, growing and flourishing.
Absolutely. So the HTDC, of course, is such a supporter for economic growth, but specifically in the technology and manufacturing areas. And I know that your project is focused on MAP grants, and they are one of the awardees. So do you mind just sharing what that process is like and, how people can apply for it if they're potentially interested in getting involved?
Yeah, definitely. So the MAP is short for the Manufacturing Assistance Program. It is state funded, and the best thing to do is go to htdc.org. We have all the information there, but it's for manufacturing activities that generate economic and employment growth in Hawaii.
Absolutely. And I know that manufacturing can kind of scale across so many different industries, and we have focused a lot on food manufacturing. So how has this, this company really changed that vision or gone away from, what you normally feature?
If you think about it, HTDC is tasked with growing Hawaii's technology sector. And although we've been working in food a lot on the manufacturing side, because food and beverage represents about 40% of manufacturing in Hawaii. But there's technology in everything, right? And Normal Robotics is a great example of a local technology company that's using advanced technologies to grow their company and hopefully become more globally competitive.
Absolutely. And after seeing everything here today, what are your thoughts on, future of Hawaii as far as what HTDC can do to really propel these businesses forward?
Yeah, I'm real optimistic. For companies that are in the technology space or manufacturing, I would encourage them to reach out to HTDC because we have programs and services that can help them grow. I mean, one of the things that we do is foster innovation. And one of the ways we do that is by supporting entrepreneurs and their ideas. We're also here to develop workforce so that they have the skilled and local talent to help them grow. And then lastly, we have funding opportunities. So as you already mentioned, the Manufacturing Assistance Program, MAP. We also have the Hawaii SBIR program, which support local R&D companies. And we also have our small business training program that supports many of the accelerators.
I know you guys have it all. I mean, I am so impressed by the number of programs you have supporting so many different businesses across so many different industries. But of course, innovation, technology, that's your world. One more time, if businesses, want to get more information, they're thinking like, I'm going to be a MAP grant awardee. Where can they go?
Yeah, definitely. We go to our website, htdc.org, and you can scroll down to the bottom. There's a link on the footer that's called funding. And there you can see all of our funding opportunities.
There we go. All right, Wayne, thank you so much. And make sure you guys check out that website. All the information's right there.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? We're back over in the High Now studio with Dr. Celia Dominguez, the co-director of Pacific In Vitro. Very happy to have you here, Doc, as we kind of round the corner and head into the new year. This is often the time where people are thinking about expanding their ohana.
Yes, this is kind of, for some people, a New Year's resolution. Let me go ahead and put family first. Maybe put behind a little bit the busy, crazy lifestyle of either academics or your own business or, moving up the ladder and saying, wait, we're missing something. Maybe we need children.
Right. And obviously KK are a game changer in the most amazing possible way. But educate us a little bit about the process for IVF and what it is.
So in vitro fertilization, in vitro meaning outside the body, in vivo means inside the body. So in in vitro fertilization, we take an egg and we take a sperm and we put them together and we form what's called an embryo. And then we put it into a uterus. So people that, for example, maybe don't have eggs in scenarios of like single men or same-sex men, we can get eggs, or older women that need a donor egg, or a female that doesn't have a uterus that's working well, we can do surrogacy, for example. If fallopian tubes have been destroyed by different reasons, potentially it could be even tubal ligation, or there's been a vasectomy from a male and there's now a new family that one wants to have.
Right.
So in all those scenarios, we can help with respect to taking an egg or sperm outside, putting them together, and then putting them into a uterus.
Doc, what are some factors people need to consider before maybe considering in vitro fertilization? What do people need to be aware of?
So most people need to be, the most important thing that they need to be aware of is that female age plays an important role. So unfortunately, there's this thing called the ovarian clock. And the ovarian clock is a little bit unforgiving because as we age in women, we decrease the number of eggs and our eggs become less quality. So we can have more genetic problems is what happens and more miscarriages.
And so obviously, so then timing is one important factor to kind of take in. The earlier, the more successful?
Oh, absolutely. So when you look at women under 35, success rates are well into the 50 percentile. And if they try in vitro for more than, for example, if they try 3 times, we have at least 75% of them pregnant. But if you wait till after 40, you might drop to, at best, 25%. And if you wait till 42 or above, you're at maybe 4%. So the drop is tremendous in the in vitro setting, going outside the body.
Now, Doc, another very important factor to think about as well is kind of what clinic best suits you. So how do you suggest people kind of navigate that in terms of finding the right fit for enabling their dream to come true?
Right, so there are different factors that are involved in choosing a clinic, maybe how many physicians are present, what kind of laboratory, what kind of success does a clinic have, whether one wants more of an individual kind of approach. We're very specialized and we do a lot of individual care with programs and protocols that have to do specifically for a given person and what their needs are. We don't do a lot of general protocols. So it's important to kind of ask around and to say, hey, how do you put this together? We're open 365 days a year, which is unlike any other clinic. So we're on Christmas and New Year's and everything.
Right, you folks are always there, but I do wanted to ask you really quickly as well, some of your success rates as well, especially with Pacific In Vitro being around for as long as the clinic has been.
Right, so we've been lucky. We were the first clinic in Hawaii. We're one of the first top 10 centers in all of the United States. We started in 1985, and my success rates pretty much reflect what the reasons are that the person needs in vitro. So age being the most important effect, but I also do a lot of surrogacy. And in the surrogacy group, we have very high success rates. I mean, we're well above 75%. So depending again on several factors.
But again, this is a clinic that has been around for a very long time. Doctor, thank you so much for the information. Very important stuff. And for more info as well about Pacific In Vitro, head to our website as well, HiNowDaily.com. We're going to head to break. We've got much more coming up in just a bit. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
How's it, Aloha Gang? Today on High Now, we're on Hawaii Island, and we're at the newest location for Matsuyama Food and Fuel. But at the heart of this place and this story is family.
With the opening of their third family-run store in Kona, the Matsuyama name has become a staple in the Kona community. Their newest venture, the culmination of a dream started by Burke Matsuyama's father many years ago.
Started with my dad, Hiroshi. He always had the dream of starting a store in Kona. He wanted to create for his family that type of opportunity.
While Burke is a fixture around the store's day-to-day operations at Matsuyama Food and Fuel is handled by his 4 sons, each bringing a unique skill set to the family business.
They all wanted to come back. As my dad told me, if they're smart, they would come back to this family business. Alex was at UH and he learned the sushi business, and that's why he came back and established that division within the enterprise.
What is the approach to the grinds over here? Because this is not a typical grab-and-go situation. The food here looks serious.
We want to give our customers and the community a really good experience, so we try and produce a wide variety of food that we make fresh in-house. So we have poke. We're also very known and famous for our musubis that we have, and also the bentos and plate lunches. So we just want to have a wide variety of grab-and-go food. One of our most popular poke, which is the spicy avocado, and this one is the shoyu ahi poke, and then the spicy ahi. So my brother Chad and Jason, they started this pizza company, Papa San Pizza, created this setup, and now we have fresh pizzas to grab and go.
Nice. Okay, and then let's talk about some of these family recipes. I mean, these are recipes passed down in your family since the very beginning.
I would say what the most famous family recipe that we have is with our musubi. We have our secret family recipe for the egg. It's like a sweet egg, and we sell about 800 musubis total within the 3 stores, probably around 500 musubis a day here at this location alone. Is we wanted to try also highlight the other businesses that are located here in the park. So this is Kona Kampachi Collar, and it comes from Blue Ocean Maritime. We all want to try and work together here in the park and kind of support one another, share that with other businesses here as well.
All right, we just met Alex. Now it's time to meet the twins.
For Chad and Jason, the pair have looked at solutions to further sustainability efforts.
We also wanted to try something different at this location for energy savings and new technologies. One thing that's offered at Noha, this business park, is cold water cooling. They basically pump water deep from the underground, from under the sea, to this location at 56 degrees, and it gets cycled through a closed loop system, and then that in turn cools down the air that you're feeling right now in the store. Also, when we decided to do it at this location, we thought it was a no-brainer. They said you would see a typical 80 to 90% savings in energy costs.
Texaco has been an amazing partner. They're one of the main reasons why we're able to build this location. From early on, they've been really cooperative with the design and support for the gas station side. We've been kind of expanding, and we wanted to focus more on some of the gas elements as well.
Ross, after lunchtime, after everyone grabs the poke bowl, the musubi, the grab and go, and they got to fuel up, this is where they come in. You guys got a lot of options now.
Yeah, we have all gasoline grade options available, and one of the difference between us and other gas stations is we have all grades at each and every single pump available. So it's easy wherever, if you get a big diesel truck or anything, you can go to any pump that you need to, and it's available ready for you. All our gas has Techron, a fuel additive that helps your engine stay cleaner and run better. Ethanol-free is a lot for like landscapers and you need that kind of grade for the gas the equipment, and then also for boats.
Ross, let's talk Texaco rewards, because people can save if they have the Texaco app, right?
So if you download the Texaco app, you can save up to 50 cents a gallon, and with the Safeway rewards also, you can save up to 20 cents a gallon. So combined, you can make up to 70 cents.
One of the unique things about this specific location as well is the ability to charge the EVs.
Yeah. So same thing with going back is we tried to make this more of a sustainable gas station. That's why we got EV on top of the roof, and then we also have EV stations readily available for EV cars as well.
All the boys got to put in their own specific skills into this store. Every day I wake up, I realize how blessed I am. My children now can participate with me in the business, and I really want to thank the community for allowing that to happen. because without their patronage, we cannot sustain our family operation.
All right, and now I am upstairs in the exact same spot of Normal Labs, but I'm with Deputy Director Dane Wicker, who's the Deputy Director of DVET, of course. And I just have to say, we just went on this amazing tour. How are you feeling? What are some of your first reactions of everything that we've just seen?
It's very interesting what Normal Labs is doing here. DVET is looking at advanced manufacturing, subtractive manufacturing, additive manufacturing, as what does that economy look like for the state of Hawaii? When we talk about manufacturing in the state of Hawaii, this is a proof of concept of what we want to move towards. As we were interviewing and talking with Ashton, he talked about how we have the highest density of robotics students here, but no place for them to go. How do we retain them here? And the equipment that HTDC was able to provide just shows that, okay, if the state wants to help with manufacturing, the facilities, the infrastructure, the equipment, if we make those investments, companies that like Normal Lab that are looking at doing prototypes, we can help them take that next step by providing those open access or providing access to equipment. This goes to show advanced manufacturing, the subtractive, additive manufacturing can be an industry here in the state of Hawaii.
And I completely agree with you. Everything that was shown here today has truly blown my mind as well. I am interested though, kind of from the state's perspective, why is it important for a lot of our local companies to challenge themselves to really create things locally here?
For the state of Hawaii, if we're looking at diversifying, we're going to need the private sector to show us that those risks can be taken, that there is a way to do that. But for the state, what do we come in? Where's our role to help them succeed? Very young staff here, they took the risk in starting to just dissect what they said was an AC component that gave them this pathway to say, hey, these are pieces of equipment that can be used across the world. And we can develop that technology here in the state. It gives the state confidence, it gives the industry confidence. And as Ashton mentioned earlier, it takes one company to show that, and then many will follow. And I hope that will be the path here that Normal Labs does show, and bringing back home some of those people who went out of the state to say, you know what, I can do manufacturing in the state of Hawaii, proof of concept done, let's give it a go.
Absolutely, I agree. And I know we were kind of talking about how HTDC, of course, gets a lot of support from DBAT as well. It's all this harmonious inner workings. But when you look into the future, as far as opportunities go to partner and collaborate with businesses, what does that look like for you?
There was an interesting example actually shown here with one of the housing projects, affordable housing projects, that they want to put their AC as well as their heat exchangers in. So when you look at DBED's ecosystem, that housing project is going to touch 3 different attached agencies. One, HTDC, this company creating the appliances that will go in to that affordable project. 2 was Hawaii Housing Finance Development Corp that gives the incentives and the credits to make those units affordable. And the 3rd is Hawaii Green Infrastructure Authority, which does loan programs. The loan programs are what the developer is going to use to purchase what we saw here to do the heat and the cooling of the unit. So there's a circular system within DBED that one of the projects has touched. And we need to actually tell that story to say, hey, if you leverage DBED's ecosystem and there's more programs out there, we can help bring local projects, keeping a circular economy with local dollars buying local produced equipment to go on those facilities. So it's really interesting to learn that.
There's a lot of potential for incredible synergy in the future. And Dane, of course, you know, if anyone wants to learn more about DBET, what you guys do, how they support so many inner workings beyond this, where can they get that information?
www.dbed.hawaii.gov.
All right, perfect. Make sure you visit their website. And Dane, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lauren.
All right, it is time to have some fun. I've got Nico, I've got Mike, I've got Emiko, and I've got Lexi, and they have got with them one of the hottest tickets in town this New Year's Eve. Mike, I want to start with you, man. What is taking place over there at Romer Waikiki at the Ambassador?
Children of the Sun is a lavish New Year's event filled with lots of artful performances, fire show, acrobatic show. We even have some close-up magic happening in open air where you can get to see some of New Year's Eve fireworks.
Okay, here we go. We got fireworks, we've got magic, we've got performances. Nico, I want to go with you. What can guests expect? This is going to be a big time event.
Well, the event going to take place throughout most of the public spaces of the hotel. We have 2 live bands to start the night, 3 bars, and our VIP guests will have an exclusive VIP only area where our hors d'oeuvres and drinks will be complimentary from 7 to 9. The event's 21 plus, but our team at House of Art can make some very special arrangement for families traveling with minors. Just give them a call or text.
Okay, perfect. And you mentioned as well, and I'm glad you said that, for families that are going to be, obviously New Year's is such a big family holiday party too. So, but the guests that are actually attending for this very cool party, 21 and over only, right?
Yes.
Okay, how do we get tickets, Mike? And this, again, is going to be a very hot ticket to get.
How do we get tickets?
Yes.
Well, www.houseofarthawaii.com, where they will get more details on the event and will be able to get tickets. And if you have any questions, you can call or text 808-321-1803.
Okay, sweet. I gotta ask you guys as well. That's all the details, the where and the when and the what. It's gonna be a big time party. We got some costumes. You gotta explain, Nico. What are you guys gonna be participating in that night?
I'm an aerialist, so I'll be doing aerial dance. I'll be on the hoop. I might pull out a hammock. We're gonna see a little ground movement. Lots of backbends and beautiful shapes.
And we're gonna give you a little preview of that a little bit later. Mike, I gotta assume, are you playing music that
I am a music man and I am a band leader, and I put together an unbelievably phenomenal jazz sextet.
Nice.
And we will be introducing a couple of musicians that have never played in Hawaii before by the name of Jacob Evans and Riley from New York. So it's going to be a sensational group.
There we go. Again, you got to head to that website to get the tickets. You can call or text 808-321-1803. Stay with us on High Now Daily, though. We're going to have a little preview of this big time party coming up in just a little bit. Nice, guys. Awesome.
Pets really have evolved to hide pain. And whether it's a torn cruciate ligament, they're not going to show signs of limping often. If they have a sore tooth, they often are going to hide that as well. So usually it's something they won't show unless it's very severe. So if you do see swelling, you do see them dropping food, then we're pretty concerned. But for most pets, you're going to have to try to look into their mouth. And if you see tartar, they have really stinky breath, or if they have that red line along their gums, that's gingivitis, that's the start of dental disease. So those are the main things that you can see. For your average pet, 1 to 2 years old tends to be a good time to get a baseline, clean up their teeth, and see if there are any problems. We can unmask those. If they have certain circumstances like a fractured tooth, or if they have a puppy or kitten tooth that's still in place when it should have fallen out, then we want to get them in as soon as possible. So that can be as early as 4 or 5 months. Maybe at the time of their spay, you can even get dental x-rays to make sure there's not a problem. I would say a good baseline is about once a year, tends to be a good time, so annual dental cleanings are what we recommend. The exceptions to that are really small dogs, ones that are less than 10 pounds, getting a ton of tartar and lots of dental disease. They may need dentals every 6 months. Whereas your lucky larger breed dogs that have room in their mouth for those teeth might not need it for 2 to 3 years, especially if the owner is doing at-home dental care. Luckily nowadays we have lots of options. There's all kinds of water additives, there's dental treats, prescription dental foods, and obviously brushing is preferred, but most people can't do that. So the big thing you want to look for in products is if it has a VOHC label. That's the Vet Oral Health Council, which is a group that tests products, make sure they're actually effective at reducing both plaque and tartar. And so if it has VOHC on there, you know it's well tested and a good option. We don't really want our pets to have all their teeth pulled or go through big surgeries, not to mention the cost involved with that. But there's a saying, it's like pulling teeth, and it's true. It's very difficult. We don't want to pull our pets' teeth, and we only really do that if it's so diseased that there's no going back. We can't salvage it. And so the goal of dentistry is to reduce pain and infection in the mouth, and that's why starting at a young age can do that while also maintaining their teeth. However, if you have an 8, 9, 10-year-old pet who's never had a dental and you're worried about them getting their teeth pulled, know that dogs can do great without teeth. I have a lot of senior pets that we've pulled all of their teeth, and they live very long, happy lives. So they don't really need their teeth. It's for hunting and for protection. We do both of those for them. So they don't need teeth, but they really don't need a painful mouth. And that's our motto and kind of what we live by in practicing dentistry. If you want to look into VCA, depending which option, we have lots on the island. You can literally Google VCA near me, and there's all kinds of good blogs on dental care. We mentioned VOHC, which is the label for approved products that can help their teeth. So if you Google VOHC dog, you'll have all kinds of options for dental care at home. And if you want to schedule, we will happily get you booked.
I'm here at Leeward Community College and it is dark outside because we are here to learn more about the high school equivalency program under Waipahu Community School for Adults. Let's check it out.
My name is Gloria Idayan. I currently am enrolled in Waipahu Community School for Adults, and I would like to further my education in becoming a teacher. I think it was 9th grade, I was dropped out. At the time, I was just always skipping school, just not wanting to go to school, I guess. So I used to work as an adult supervisor at Wailu Elementary. After I had my daughter, I went to In Peace program. I guess it was In Peace that inspired me to want to work with children and to want to further, I guess, my career in wanting to work with more children in preschool. That's mainly why I'm trying to get my diploma as well, so that I can apply for like full-time with them.
Hi, I'm Jeannie Keuma, and I teach language arts, reading and writing here at the Waianae campus. We are in Ma'ili on the Waianae coast, and this is the Waianae campus of Leeward Community College. Leeward Community College, the university system, and the Department of Education have worked out an agreement so students can finally come to one place and take their high school equivalency and move into college classes. I would encourage people who haven't finished high school to finish for their own sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, but also because it does open up more doors to them in terms of careers and jobs. They first have to think about their goals and their dreams. What do they really want out of life? What kind of lifestyle do they want? And then they can work on each goal, and as they meet each goal, they're working towards their dream lifestyle.
I like our teachers. They're very helpful. They're very encouraging. And anytime that I would feel discouraged, they would let me know how far I've come and tell me how good I'm doing, so I don't give up. So I really enjoy being in the program.
The Hawaii State Adult Education Program offers a variety of courses for adult learners, including basic education, English literacy, and civics across 10 different campuses. It also offers degrees through GED or HiSET and Workforce Development Diploma Program. To learn more and enroll now, visit csahawaii.org.
All right. If you're looking to ring in 2025 with some fun and in style, make sure you check out Children of the Sun going down at Romer Waikiki at the Ambassador. We got ticket info posted at HiNowDaily.com. We got Nico, Lexi, and Mike with a preview of the big party. We'll see you folks tomorrow.